Okay, welcome to Hastings High School. Today there will be a triangular wrestling meet with Hastings Park of Cottage Grove and Roseville Raiders. There'll be 3 dual meets today. The first dual meet will be Hastings Raiders versus the Roseville Raiders. All right, my name is Jim Rohr. I'm here covering the match for Hastings Community TV with Hunter Pinkey. This is coming to you live on Hastings Community Facebook page. Okay, it's an interesting year this year with all the restrictions, but we got the boys wrestling. For most of these kids, this is probably their 3rd or 4th match of the year. Right now, they're just going through the determining who's going to get what choice and what match. Okay, Hastings Raiders comes into the dual meet with a 3-2 record. Roseville comes into the record, I believe, of 0-2. All right, we're going to start from the 106 bracket. Start with the little guys. We're going to work our way up. Roseville does have a number of open weights. So this first match will probably go pretty darn quick. We'll see how they roll them out here. Okay, we're about ready to roll here. Coaches are deciding who's going to go what weight. And 106 pounds looks like for Hastings will be Blake Beisel. Oh, that looks Gavin Lambert. Gavin Lambert will wrestle a match. So Gavin Lambert from Hastings. Okay, wrestling for Roseville will be Mike Denley, by his sophomore. Okay, so Gavin Lambert shoots in the double leg, gets a quick takedown, and now he's receiving near fall points. Gavin, a freshman on the Hastings squad, gets his first opportunity to wrestle varsity. So Gavin jumps out, 2-point lead. Looks like he's working that half Nelson. The match right next to the varsity match is the JV matches going on, so you're going to hear different whistles and whatnot, so we'll try to keep it as organized as we can. Kevin's got that arm bar, slipping that in through and trying to turn Mike Denley. And he's getting close, getting near fall points. He's got to get it, break the 45-degree angle, and there he goes. So if the referee swipes 5 times, that'll be 3 near fall points for Gavin Lambert. And he's holding there. He's trying to pin him. In order to get a pin, you have to hold those shoulder blades down for 2 consecutive seconds. Okay, he's still got that arm bar in. The referee is in there, and now he'll award the 3 points. So now the score 5-0 for Gavin Lambert. We're going to take a timeout. Looks like it might be a bloody nose. So Gavin Lambert, the freshman getting his first varsity experience, is ahead 5-0 with 20 seconds to go in the first period. This is the first home event Hastings has had this year. The other 2 events were at St. Thomas Academy the other on Thursday, and a week ago, well, this is actually their 4th event, so they've been going at it here. Looks like most of the meets this year will be wrestled on Thursday, and then on Saturdays, with all the meets being triangular, so they'll Each of those 2 days on Thursday and Saturday, they'll get 2 competitions. All right, looks like we're about ready to go here. Interesting that we got about maybe 100 people here today. So normally Hastings would have a pretty good sized crowd, but with the restrictions and whatnot, it's tough to cover. So Cody Wenzel on the JV just won his match, a freshman. Yeah, we'll try to keep as close as we can on both mats, but the camera is on the varsity match. All right, here we go again. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Gavin Lambert leading 5-0. Hastings Raiders coaches: Tim Handenberg is the head coach, Josh McClay, Paul Light, Chris Cook, Pete Crayons, Tyler Rohr, Luke Rao, and Andy Trembath. The coaches for Roseville: Tim Hansen is the head coach, Junior Salas, Nate Tome, Mike Tingle, Dylan Hansen are the assistant coaches. Okay, at first period, Gavin Lambert leads 5-0 and will take the down position. Remember, there are 3 periods in wrestling unless the match ends early because of a fall. So Gavin Lambert to his feet is trying to get away here. If he does, he'll get 1 point. Reaches in, he's got that single leg. Oh, and he dumps him a nice double leg. There's a 2-point reversal. So the score now is 7-0. So Gavin's working that crossface cradle. He's trying to take that crossface cradle and he's trying to lock his hands together with his right hand to his left. And now Dean Dunleap reaches over. Gavin's trying to pull it back here for near fall points. Oh, now he's trying the inside cradle and does have it locked up. This is going to be close. He's got to hold him, those shoulders down for 2 consecutive seconds. There's 2 more near fall points. So score now is 9-0 for Gavin Lambert. 30 seconds to go in the second period. And out of bounds, we'll get a new start. So Gavin Lambert getting his first chance to wrestle varsity. Looking good from Hastings is ahead 9-0. Mike Dunleap, a sophomore. Lambert, the freshman. And here we go. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Gavin Lambert trying to get that armbar in again. He's trying to capture that far wrist. There he goes. He's got to make sure he gets it nice and tight. And here he goes. He's going to try to walk it over again. He did it earlier, the first period. And now the referee is counting again for near fall points. So that's 5 swipes. So that'll be at least a 3-point near fall if he doesn't pin him. Okay, score now 12-0. Gavin Lambert winning. Now, if Gavin does get an advantage of 15 points, the match would end in a technical fall. Lambert winning 12-0 at this point. Gavin Lambert will take the down position again. So the Roseville wrestler Dunleap, he had a choice, and he chose to take the top position. So here we go, third period, 12-0. Lambert from Hastings winning. Gavin Lambert reaches back, grabs that head, is going to go. There's your 2-point reversal. He's close to getting near fall points. The score right now is 14-0. So he needs 1 more point. to get that technical fall. So Gabber Lambert with 1:20 to go is up by 14 points. Remember, if he does get a 15-point advantage, the match would stop, and that'd be a technical fall, and Hastings would receive 5 team points for that. Okay, Gavin Lambert going back to that iron bar. It's worked very successful the last couple times. He's going to try to crank him over here. And there he goes again, referee counting again. So let's see if he can pin him this time. There's 45 seconds to go. Okay, popped over. He's still got that arm in there. If he lets go of it, the match would end. But he's still trying to pin Dunley. Oh, that's going to be close again. As long as one of the wrestlers has his foot inside that circle, the action will continue. And then they go out of bounds. So that's a 3-point near fall, and the match will end in technical fall. So Gavin Lambert, freshman, gets his first varsity win on a technical fall. Congratulations to Gavin. Okay, here we go. We're going to go one score now. Team score, Hastings 5, Roseville 0. Next match will be at 113 pounds. Wrestling for Hastings will be 7th grader Mark Svoboda. Mark Svoboda will receive a bye. Roseville does not have a wrestler. Okay, wrestling 120. Okay, wrestling varsity for Hastings will be 8th grader Steve Selesky. Excuse me. Yes, 8th grader Steve Selesky. And comes out with a headlock and is pinning Maceo Young, a sophomore from Roseville. So we got Selesky getting his first opportunity to wrestle varsity today. Close to pinning Young. He's got that headlock. Remember, he's got to hold those shoulder blades down for 2 consecutive seconds. Real close to pinning Young. He's going to get the near fall points if he doesn't pin him, so score now 2-0. Could you move over? Thanks. Thank you. Real close. Getting the fall here. That might be it. 39 seconds to go in the period. Still don't have those shoulder blades down. Of course, the parents think they're standing about 100 feet away and they think it's a pin, but the referee's got his head 2 feet from the action, so he's got a little bit better view than most of us. All right, so Steve Selesky gets a 3-point near fall, now leading 5-0 at the end of the first period. Once again, we got Selesky, the 8th grader, getting his first opportunity to wrestle in the varsity. Selesky down position, going to a little sit out. Maceo Young trying to ride him. He's reaching over the top and see if Steve can get out of there. Looks like he does a little head shot, hook shot, and there's a 2-point reversal. So Steve Selesky now leading 7-0. Once again, today's broadcast is by Hastings Community TV on the Facebook page. Okay, Steve Selesky's, just for past experience in coaching Steve for the last couple of years, loves to do the cradle. So he's working that. We see Young's got that head hooked. So he's got to try to get that hand off his head. There he goes. Let's see if he goes back to that cross-face cradle here. With the different restrictions with the COVID restrictions this year, there's a lot of different, as far as weigh-ins and whatnot. Hastings, it's been a whole learning experience for all of them in the weight room. Workouts have to be separated. So here it is. There's a fall. Steve Selesky hooks up that cradle. So the 8th grader gets his first win today, a fall. Steven Selesky with the fall. Team score now Hastings 17, Roseville 0. Okay, 126 pounds. Let's see what Hastings sends out here. Okay, 126 pounds for Hastings will be a sophomore, Peyton Erickson. Will be wrestling another sophomore, Sir Moo. So we got two sophomores going at it here. Peyton shoots into the single leg, switches off to a double. Close to finishing the takedown. No points awarded yet. And there it is. Two takedown. Yeah, there it is. There's a two takedown, and Peyton Erickson is now pinning Sir Moo. So he's got the 3 points for near fall points that will be awarded here if he doesn't pin Sir Moo. Remember, they have to keep. You got to put those two shoulder blades down at the same time for 2 consecutive seconds to get a fall. So there's a 3-point near fall. Score 5-0 for Peyton Erickson. Peyton goes around and is hooking up that cradle again. A lot of the Hastings wrestlers love that move. Peyton Erickson gets his toughness from his mother, which most wrestlers do. If they're winning a lot of matches, that's because of their mother's toughness. That's just the way it is. All right, Sir Moo is trying to get a reversal. Peyton's doing a really nice job. Oh, he's sticking that half Nelson on, and time runs out. So Peyton Erickson, the sophomore, winning 5-0, will take the down position. Nice little roll through for Peyton. Not quite hasn't been awarded yet. He's trying to slip his head out. Just got to pop his head out and he'll have the reversal. Let's see if he can get that head out of there. Real close. Still no points yet, so Peyton is still in the down position. Now Peyton comes out and throws that half Nelson and gets the reversal. And there's the fall for Peyton Erickson. Peyton Erickson, the sophomore, comes up with another fall for Hastings Raiders. And there it is. Nice match for Peyton. So Hastings leading now 23-0 after the first 4 matches. Okay, 132 is up next. I see Hastings will be wrestling, Skylar Little Soldier will be wrestling a freshman. Let's see if... Okay, so we got Skylar, a freshman, will be wrestling Noah Abdullah, a senior. So Skylar, the freshman, will be wrestling Abdullah, the senior. Skylar recently is ranked in the top 13 in the country at her weight class in the United States. So very, very, very good wrestler. Skylar has had wrestled a number of times on the varsity over the last few years. So Skylar gets that quick 2-point takedown. Skylar, another one of the Hastings wrestlers that love to have this crossface. She comes right across her nose, locks up that cradle. Real close to getting her hands locked. Skylar has developed her toughness from beating up her younger brother, Talon, for the past numerous years. Skylar is trying a little tilt back. Didn't quite hold it there long enough for near fall points. So Skylar's got both those legs in, trying to stretch out Abdullah. "20 seconds remaining in the first period. Skylar's trying a little power half right now. He's going to try to crank that over. Not quite going over. Abdullah, remember, a senior. Little Soldier, a freshman. So end of the first period, Skylar Little Soldier from Hastings leading 2-0. Okay, Abdullah chooses to take the top position. Remember, we got 3 periods in wrestling, all 2 minutes apiece, unless there's a fall where the match will end immediately. So we'll see if Skylar can try to create something from the bottom and get away. It's close to getting her head out. She's got to sneak her head out. If she does, she'll get near fall point. There, her head pops out, and there's a reversal. So there's a 2-point reversal from Skylar, now leading 4-0 and getting near fall points. She's got to hold him there. There you go. There's at least 1 count. Now the referee's counting. Remember, if she holds it, if the referee does count 2 consecutive counts and stops, that's a 2-point near fall. And there's a fall for Skylar Little Soldier, the freshman, taking out the senior from Roseville with another fall. And Hastings now leads the team score 29-0. Okay, here we go. We're heading into 138. Looks like we're going to have another 8th grader wrestling varsity. For Hastings, it'll be Isaiah Laverne. And we'll see who Roseville sends out here. I believe it's Darcy Phillips. Oh, a quick double leg takedown for Isaiah. Isaiah goes right into a half Nelson. Wow, this is quick work. So Darcy Phillips, a senior. Laverne from Hastings, an 8th grader. And that is tight, ladies and gentlemen. That is really super. Oh, it does. She slips out. So there's a 3-point near fall. So Isaiah Laverne leading 5-0. Here's another crossface cradle that Hastings wrestlers love. And now he's pulling it back into near fall. And that is close to be another fall. The referee's trying to get a better look at it from this angle. He's looking for, oh, there's the fall for Isaiah Laverne. So 1 minute into the first period, Isaiah Laverne, the 8th grader, gets a fall. I believe that's Isaiah's first varsity win. So congratulations, Isaiah. So 2 8th graders today have made their debut, and both winning with falls. Okay, so here we go, heading up to 145. For Hastings will be Evans of Aboda. Evans, a junior. Evans' younger brother. Oh, Evan will receive a forfeit, unfortunately. Will not get to wrestle this first match. And at 152, we have A.J. Jager, wrestling varsity. He'll receive a forfeit. So unfortunately, Roseville did not have a wrestler at those 2 weights. So Evans Boda will get the forfeit at 145. 152 will be A.J. Jager. I believe that might be A.J.'s first varsity win also, so congratulations. All right, 160, excuse me. For Hastings will be junior Xander Hallis. Xander Hallis, the junior from Hastings, will be wrestling, I believe, Dylan Carvu. We'll see here when they announce it. So Dylan Carvu, a sophomore from Roseville, we wrestling the junior Xander Hollis from Hastings. Team score right now 47 for Hastings, 0 for the Roseville Raiders. So 1 minute of the match, still scoreless. There's a high crotch attempt for Xander, trying to get to that leg.
All the way up.
30 seconds remaining. Xander's got that single. He's going to try to bring it out, and Caribou kicks out. So nice defense there by Dylan Caribou, Roseville. Some good action the first period, but still scoreless. So the end of the first period, still 0-0. Okay, Roseville, Caribou will defer his choice to the third period, and Xander Howells will take the down position. So Xander will try to get out of there as soon as he possibly can. It tends to really wear out a wrestler if they're in that down position, so you want to try to get out of there as quick as you can and try to get to that either a top position or up back to your feet. Caribou's got a cradle hooked up. There's no points awarded. Oh, I don't think there was any points awarded. We'll see if the referees. And there wasn't. So he did count one time on the cradle, but did not get near fall points. So there's a 1-point escape for Xander Hollis. Now leading 1-0. See if Xander can score from this position right here. He's got to try to get all his body completely around Carvu. So 45 seconds remaining in the second period. Xander Hollis leading 1-0 from Hastings. Another high crotch attempt from Xander. Let's see if he can finish it this time. And he's got to get behind him. Here should be the takedown. He's got the cradle locked up. So Xander Hollis, his hard work paid off there. Gets that takedown right at the end of the second period, and will leave 3-0 going into the third period. Kikaravu will take the down position, trailing 3-0. Oh, there's a Xander clasps his hands, so that'll be a penalty point for Caribou. When the action stops, the referee will award it. And now they'll stop it. So Dylan Caribou will receive a 1 penalty point. Xander locked his hands in the down position. You cannot do that unless it's a pinning combination. So let's see if Xander can keep himself from doing that right away here. Again, looks like he did okay. So a score now 3-1. Xander Hollis from Hastings leading. Okay, Dylan has now got an escape score now 3-2. Xander Hollis from Hastings leading by 1 point with 1 minute to go in the match, or the third period, I should say. The score is tied, then we'll go to overtime. Xander Hollis trying to use that front headlock again. He's trying to get behind him. Close to scoring. Referee has not awarded the points yet. And there it is. 2-point takedown for Xander Hollis. Now a 5-2 lead. Going to try to ride out Caribou here in the last 20 seconds. Okay, a little roll, but they go out of bounds. 5 seconds remaining. Looks like Xander Hollis just has to hold on here to get his hand raised. So that's it. Xander Hollis from Hastings, the junior, wins 5-2 in a good match. Okay. All right, so those 3 team points. Team score now moves at Hastings 50, Roseville 0. All right, we're going to head up to the 170-pound weight class. Looks like we're going to have Ian Peppel from Hastings. So Ian Peppel, the sophomore, will be wrestling. We'll get the name here shortly. So Ian's older brother, Godswell, a outstanding wrestler for the Raiders a few years back, and now we have little brother wrestling. Okay, wrestling for Roseville is Tyler Pearson. That is a nice cradle. He's got the 2-point takedown. He's got the cradle locked up. He is close to pinning him. There it is, a fall in 32 seconds for Ian Peppel. Ian is filling out those shoulders. All right, so Hastings now leads 56-0 after that 6-point pin.
For Hastings, receiving Portland at 170 pounds is Thomas Kennedy.
So Thomas Kennedy will get his first varsity win, a sophomore.
Also receiving Portland for Hastings at 195, Caleb Long.
Caleb Long will receive a forfeit at 195. Unfortunately, Roseville did not have any wrestlers there. So now we're moving to the 220-pound weight class. Score is now Hastings 68, Roseville 0 with 2 matches remaining. So Tyler Miller is wrestling 220 for the Raiders. Oh, that's a quick headlock, takedown, and a fall in 15 seconds. So Tyler Miller makes quick work out of it. I'm not even sure if he broke a sweat. "15-second pin. Wow. Nice job, Tyler. So now Hastings leads 74-0, going to the last weight. So wrestling for Hastings at heavyweight will be Dylan Bartz, the junior. We'll be wrestling, we'll find out, I believe it's Zach Schmidt. Zach Schmidt, the freshman. So following this match, Hastings and Roseville, Park and Roseville will be going at it. And then the last dual meet of the day, Hastings and Park will be wrestling. And Hastings Community TV will be covering all 3 of the dual meets. Dylan Bartz with a big bear hug here. See if he can, looks like he's a little undersized with Mr. Schmidt. Dylan Bartz with a nice slide by. There it is. Nice takedown for Dylan. Dylan Bartz working that half Nelson. Is really putting a lot of pressure on that Schmidt's head. So Dylan Bartz leading 2-0, 45 seconds remaining in the first period. Dylan Bartz worth that half Nelson's. Now he's reloading his body. He's a little bit high. He should try to sag back a little bit with his chest. 13 seconds to go in the first period. I'm not sure he's going to get the fall. There he is. Now he's reloading his chest. And he's got a good chance to pin. Oh, but Mr. Schmidt rolls through. So that'll be a 3-point near fall. Only 2 points, excuse me. And there it is at the end of the first period. Dylan Bartz leading 4-0. So Dylan Bartz will take the down position, leading 4-0 in the match. Hastings leading 74-0 on the team score. So Dylan Bartz sits out, throws a half Nelson. There's a 2-point reversal. And now score near fall points. And this time it looks like it's going to be really super tight. Let's see if he's got to hold those shoulder blades out. Very close. And there's a fall. So Dylan Barth finishes off the match with a fall. In the final team score, Hastings 80, Roseville 0, Roseville Raiders 0. So Raiders start out the triangular today with a shutout, 80-0. And we'll have the next duel shortly. We're going to take a little break here and come back with action in a little bit. Thank you. Okay, welcome back to Hastings High School. We are completing the third match of the day. Jim Aurora here doing a little play-by-play with Hunter Pinkey and Wesley Pop from Hastings Community TV, Facebook. Hope we can bring you some good coverage of the third match of the day. So the Hastings Raiders will be wrestling the Park Cottage Grove Wolfpack, the Park Wolfpack. Hastings comes in a record of 4-2. Earlier today's action, Hastings wrestled Roseville, and the team score at that and the conclusion of that was 80-0 over Roseville. Then Park wrestled Roseville and won by a score of 60-12. So here we go at 113 pounds. Wrestling for Hastings will be Blake Bicewell, a freshman. Be wrestling Gunnar Mullen, an 8th grader from Park.
On the varsity mat at 106 pounds, for Hastings, Blake Bison, and for Park, Gunnar Mullen.
So Bison, the freshman, will be wrestling Mullen, the 8th grader. Beisel undefeated on the season. I believe Mullen is undefeated. There's 2-point takedown and near fall points for Mullen. So that'll be a 2 quick near fall points. So a score 4-0 for Gunnar Mullen. So escape point for Blake Beisel, scoring now 4-1. Gunnar Mullen leading. Beisel in for fireman's carry. Close to scoring. He's got to get that right hand around the waist. No takedown yet. And there it is. 2-point takedown. And looks like he may be close to getting near fall points. So the score 4-3. And 2 more near fall points. So now Blake Beisel will take a 5-4 lead. Blake Beisel with a near fall, the cradle has got him really tight. And 3-point near fall, does not get the pin, runs out of time. So a 3-point near fall. Blake Beisel, after falling behind 4-0, now leads 8-4. Beisel again with that inside cradle. Still got the cradle locked up. It's trying to get Mullen on his back for near fall points, but Mullen has a hold of Blake's leg. And it's close to scoring near fall points. Now the referee is counting right now. Blake has to be patient. Try to get those shoulder blades down. Remember, you got to hold those both shoulder blades flat to the mat for 2 seconds, consecutive seconds, and that will be a fall. So they go to bounce. Blake Beisel awarded 3 more near fall points, scoring now 11-4 for Blake Beisel. Beisel got that inside cradle again locked up. And he looks like close to pinning him again. And there it is. Blake Beisel with the fall. After falling behind 4-0, coming back and pins Gunnar Mullen from Park Cottage Grove. Nice comeback for Blake. So Hastings after the first match, leading 6-0. All right, 113-pound weight class. For Hastings will be 7th grader Mark Zvaboda. We'll see who Park wrestles here. So we got the 7th grade Mark Zvaboda wrestling a sophomore J.J. Bachtel. So we got the 7th grader versus the sophomore. And Bachtel in with a single leg and with a quick 2-point takedown. So they go out of bounds 30 seconds into the match. J.J. Bachtel leading 2-0. And we'll give Zvaboda an escape. So 2-1. Mark Zvaboda warning for stalling and a 2-point takedown for J.J. Bachtel. So score now 4-1 for the sophomore from Park. Get a new start here. Scores 4-2. Bachtel with 2 takedowns. Zvaboda with 2 escapes. Bachtel close to scoring another takedown. And there it is. Score now 6-2 for Bachtel. So as first period winds down, J.J. Bachtel will be leading 6-2 at the end of the first period. So Bachtel will have a choice here. He'll take the down position. Oh, Mark Zvaboda clasps his hand, so that'll be 1 penalty point for Bachtel and the reversal. So score now 8-2 for Bachtel. So score 10-2 for J.J. Bachtel. Mark Zabota escapes. Score now 10-3. Mark Zabota in with a single leg. And Bachtel spins around here for 2-point takedown. So score now 12-3. About a minute to go in the second period. Mark Zabota close to getting an escape point, doesn't quite get it. Okay, 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Mark Zabota trailing 11-3 to J.J. Bachtel from Park. Bachtel, the sophomore. Zabota, the seventh grader. So, end of the second period, Bachtel leading 11-3. Marks will take the neutral position. Ooh, Bachtel with a quick single leg shot and the quick takedown. So the score now 13-3. And we get a stalemate call. So stalemate is called when neither wrestler is doing a whole lot of action. So they're going to get a new start here. Bachtel decides to let Zabota go. So that'll be another point for Mark Zabota. Scoring now 13-4. And there's a warning for stalling. Zabota backing up. And that'll be a point awarded to Bachtel. Score is now 14-4. So 40 seconds remaining in the third period. J.J. Bachtel from Park leading 14-4. Mark Zabota takes a single leg shot here. See if he can finish this. So that'll be the conclusion of the match. So J.J. Bachtel wins on a 14-4 decision. And that'll be a 14 points. That's a major decision for Park. All right, so team score now. Hastings 6, Park 4 after 2 bouts. Now we'll be heading to the 120-pound weight class. We have, for Hastings, will be wrestling. For wrestling for Hastings will be the freshman Creed Peterson. I believe this is Damian Manici. We'll see when they announce this. So Creed Peterson in with a quick single leg. So Peterson, the freshman, gets a reversal. Score now, I believe it's 2-2, maybe 3-2. We'll have to see here when they bring up. Yes, it is 3-2 for Creed Peterson. So Monachi is sophomore, Peterson the freshman. Okay, we're getting a new start here. The coach from Park was questioning the call. See what happens. All right, so with a minute to go in the first period, Creed Peterson looks at the armbar, has it tight, doesn't keep control of it, and gives up the reversal now, and is now escaped. So the score should be 5-5, I believe. And another takedown for Creed Peterson. So 6-4, Peterson leading 6-4. And escape point. So the score now 6-5. Peterson Hastings leads 6-5. Peterson with a nice high crotch gets the takedown. Score now 8-5. So Creed Peterson from Hastings leading 8-5 will take the down position. Hastings is leading in the dual meet after two matches 6-4. Oh, Creed Peterson with a nice little roll with the 2-point reversal. Score is now 10-5. Creed Peterson looking to create armbar. Mr. Malachi got that armbar, and now this time he takes him over, does not roll through. So Creed Peterson getting near fall points. Going to come back, try to tighten it up a little bit more as the official counts the points. That is close. There's the fall. So Creed Peterson, after trailing 2-0, comes back and pins Damian Malucci, excuse me, in the second period. So now Hastings leads 12-4 after 3 matches. Okay, wrestling 126 for Hastings will be Peyton Erickson, a sophomore. Peyton had a pin earlier in the day against his Roseville opponent. We're waiting to see who Park wrestles here. Okay, I'll wait for the announcer to now. Not sure who Park put out here.
Wrestling at 126 pounds, for Hastings, Erickson, for Park, Chilton.
So we got Joy Chilton wrestling. Joy Chilton, a 8th grader. Peyton Erickson with a quick single leg shot, and there's been no points. He's just got to get his head out. And there it is, 2-point takedown for Peyton Erickson. Peyton Erickson, very powerful. His legs loves to ride those legs and look for turns from the top position. And now he's scoring near fall points. It's 3 near fall points for Peyton. And he's right back at it. Nice tight half Nelson. That is going to be really close. There's the fall. So Peyton Erickson gets a fall 1 minute into the match. So Peyton Erickson with 2 pins today. Okay, so Hastings with that pin will now leads 18-4, heading to the 132-pound weight class. For Hastings will be sophomore Caleb Fulstrom. And we'll wait to find out who's wrestling for Park here. So Zach Silvas will be wrestling for Park Cottage Grove, the number 6 ranked wrestler in the state. Silvas, a junior, Fulstrom, the sophomore. Zach Silverson Park, a very highly ranked wrestler in Minnesota, currently ranked number 6, has been a couple times state entrant, and cuts Caleb Fulstrom go. So Silvas wrestled 126 earlier today and moved up 1 weight class, which you can do in high school wrestling. Silvas with a hip toss. There's a 2-point takedown. So score now 4-1. And Silvas will get Fulstrom the escape point. And they spin around for another 2 points. So Silvas now leads 8-2. 6-2. Okay, end of the first period, Zach Silverson Park leading 6-2. We'll take the down position in the second period. So Silvas gets the escape point, now leading 7-2. So not a lot of action here. We got about a minute to go in the second period. Score is still 7-2. Zach Silvas. Now they're warning Caleb Fulstrom from backing away. Silva's with that underhook, trying to trip him down. There's a takedown right there. So now 9-2 for Zach Silvas. And he cuts Caleb Fulstrom free again. So now 9-3. Nice ankle pick. Zach Silvas, no score yet. And there it is, takedown. So Silvas now leading 11-3. So there we go. At the end of the second period, Zach Silvas, Park leading 11-3. Caleb Fulstrom will have his choice. Will take the down position, and Silvas will let him go. So another point for Fulstrom. Score now 11-4. Going to the third period.
Wrestling at 138 pounds on the JV mat, for Hastings, Hunter Hawk, and for Park, Bo Lindell.
Silvas with 5 takedowns in the match. Silvas looking for that underhook hip toss that he had earlier in the match. So now they're warning Fulstrom for stalling again. So that'll be the second one, which will give Silvas a penalty point. So now the score will be 12-4 and a takedown. So now the score will be 14-4. A little over 1 minute remaining in third period. That'll be 2 deer fall points for Zach Silvas. Score now 16-4. 12-point lead for Zach Silvas. 15 seconds remaining. So that'll end the match. Zach Silvas will win 16-4. That will be a major decision for Park. They'll get 4 team points for that. So now, after the 132-pound weight class, Hastings will lead 18-8. Okay, and we move into the 138-pound weight class. Wrestling for Hastings will be junior Blake Reamer. So Dylan Wybush will be wrestling for Park Cottage Grove. Reamer from Hastings. Wybush, a sophomore. Reamer, this junior. Wybush attempted a double leg takedown. Let's see if Reamer is working to get around, spin behind him. He's got to go get completely behind him before 2 points. There it is. He gets completely behind him, hooks that leg, and Reamer goes right back to his cradle here. And now a reversal for Wybush. The score is 2-2. There's a penalty point. So they'll give Reber an opportunity to get away, but Reber will get a point here for clasping. So Whitebush locked his hands together when they're in down position, which is an illegal move. So 3-2, Reber from Hastings leading. Just about at the end of the first period. So Blake Reber leading 3-2. We'll take the down position. Whitebush doing a really good job of staying behind the hips of Blake Reber. Reber can't quite get away. He's been close a couple different times. Whitebush trying to lock up that cradle. He's got the hands locked up. I'm not sure if he can take Reber to his back. And there it is, a fall for Dylan Whitebush. So the 16 points there will move the dual meet now to 18-14. Hastings in the lead. Okay, we move to the 145-pound weight class. Wrestling for Hastings will be Josh Rout.
Wrestling for Hastings at 145,
Josh Rout will get a quick takedown.
Jace Jessen.
And wrestling for Park will be Jake Jensen. So quick takedown for Rout. Jace Jessen, a senior. Rout, the sophomore. And 2 near fall points. So score now 4-0. Okay, so Rout lets Jessen go, so it's scoring now 4-1. Okay, Rout in on a single leg. This time he's going to bring him up. He's got to try to work his way through. Get that right hand around the waist. He's trying. He's got to pop his head out, and that should be a takedown shortly. There it is, 2-point takedown. And near fall points. So Josh Rout close to pinning Jace Jessen. That'll be 3 more near fall points, so 9-1. Josh Rout leading. Oh, and a tight armbar. It's close to pinning Jace Jessen. There is the fall. So Josh Rout wins on a fall. for Hastings. Score now 24-14. Hastings leading. So 152 for Hastings. We'll wait to see. I believe like AJ Jagger will be wrestling. So Matthew Ritchie will be wrestling from Park. So Matthew Ritchie, a freshman. AJ Jagger, a sophomore. So not a lot of shot attempts here by neither wrestler. So no score. All right, so the end of the first period, AJ Jagger and Matthew Ritchie is scoreless. Jagger will take the down position. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting here. Score 0-0. Matthew Ritchie from Park leading in the top position. Jagger in the down position. Oh, there's a class. So Jagger will get a point here. And they stop it. So there's a class. So Jagger will score, now lead 1-0. And Park will let him go. So Jagger will get another point. So score will be 2-0. AJ Jagger from Hastings leading. Okay, so AJ Jagger will get a point because the park wrestler Matthew Ritchie is pulling on a singlet, which is an illegal move. They will still stay on their feet. So 30 seconds remaining. AJ Jagger from Hastings leading 3-0. And now we got a warning for stalling. AJ Jagger gets a takedown, now leading 5-0. AJ Jagger leg sucks up that cradle. He's close to pinning Matthew Ritchie. Not sure if he'll have time. That'll be the third period. Excuse me. 3 more near fall points. So AJ Jagger now leading 8-0. Going to the third period. Scholar Little Soldier getting another pin for the Raiders in the JV match. So we have 2 matches going on at the same time of the varsity and the JV wrestling, side by side. Both schools are the same, Park and Hastings. And we got a warning, stalling. So that's 2 stall warnings on AJ Jagger. So the second one will cause him to give up a point. So now 10-1. AJ Jagger leading 10-1. AJ Jagger with a little duck under and gets that takedown. AJ Jagger close to locking up another cradle. He's got those long arms. AJ Jagger got another cradle. Oh, came loose. It'll be 2 near fall points, so now 14-1. AJ Jagger's got that half nose. He's really cranking on it. Oh, and this time it looks like he's got him really super tight. Oh, he let him roll through, though. Oh, there's a fall for A.J. Jagger. A sophomore gets a big pin for the Raiders. So now, after the 152-pound weight class, Hastings leads 30-14. And next up, at the 160-pound weight class for Hastings will be Ian Peppel. A sophomore. We'll see who Park sends out there. Ian Peppel with a single and not quite got the takedown yet. So Dom Atkins will be wrestling for Park. Dom Atkins, a junior, Pepple, the sophomore. Ian Pepple's got that cradle hooked up. He's just got to settle in and try to get those shoulder blades flat for 2 seconds. And the referee is counting again. There's a fall for Ian Pepple, so that's 2 pins in the day for Ian Pepple. So team score now with that 6 points. Hastings 36, Park 14. Okay, this 170-pound weight class for Hastings will be sophomore Rico Cooper, Jericho Cooper. Oh, he will receive a forfeit. So Park does not have a wrestler there. And we'll see what happens at 182. Not sure if Park has a wrestler there. Yes, they do. So Sam O'Connor, the senior, will be wrestling.
Wrestling up the varsity mat for Hastings at 182 pounds, Sam O'Connor, and for Park, Alex Carr.
So Alex Carr will be wrestling Sam O'Connor. Alex Carr, the sophomore. O'Connor, the senior. Sam O'Connor in with a single leg. Switches off to a double leg. Comes through and gets the takedown. There's the 2 points. So Sam gets a quick 2-point takedown. Four matches remaining in the duel. Sam O'Connor slips a half Nelson in. It's close to pinning. There it is. Sam O'Connor with the fall. Sam, with 2 older brothers beating him up for the last number of years, comes across with a big pin for the Raiders. So Hastings now leads the dual meet 48-14, heading in the 195-pound weight class. For Hastings will be junior Tyler Miller. I don't think Park has a wrestler at this weight. We'll wait to see. It is, so Tyler Miller will receive a forfeit. I'm sure he would like to have wrestled. There he is, smiling to the crowd. All right, so now we head to 220. Dylan Bartz will receive the forfeit at 220 pounds. And now we're down to heavyweight. So heading in the last match of the day, Hastings leading 60-14. For Hastings will be senior Cameron Olson. We're wrestling Doug Sabin, a sophomore. So Olson with the single leg takedown goes right to his butcher. Close to getting the pin. The official's right there. Cam Olson's got to work his way back on top. So there it is, Cam Olson with a pin in 45 seconds into the match. We'll give Hastings 6 more team points. So Hastings will win the dual meet 66-14 over Park. We'll end our 3 matches today. Hastings goes 2-0, Park goes 1-1, and Roseville goes 0-2. All right. So special thanks today to Hunter Pinky from Hastings Community TV and Wesley Pop for the coverage from Hastings Community Facebook. Hopefully you'll come and watch us again.